Hey guys, welcome back to the Skyward Sword walkthrough, and in this video we are going to be getting 10 of the individual Gratitude crystals. As I mentioned in the last video, there are 15 of these individual ones found throughout the sky area. 12 of them are found here in Skyloft, 2 of them at the Lumpy Pumpkin, and 1 of them over at Beetle's Island. The first of which is found right here in Link's room. It's just right on the desk, and that's worth noting that these Gratitude crystals, the individual ones, can only be found at nighttime. So while there are 15 individual ones, you can't get all of them right now. There are some of them that will require items that we don't get until later on in the quest. You could get more than 10 of them, but I'm only going to get 10 because they are sort of convenient. They're all on the island of Skyloft, and you get rewards from Batrix after getting 5 Gratitude crystals and after getting 10 Gratitude crystals. So I'm only going to get 10 of them right now. The second one, as you just saw, was found right upstairs in the Knight Academy. It's right in the hallway in the sort of like pot area. The next one is found over at the sparring hall, so jump on down and head inside and you will find Aegis. Makes you wonder, does Aegis ever sleep? He literally just stands in that same position, swiping his sword, I guess his entire life. This one's found in the rafters, so you'll need to use the beetle in order to get it. There's a couple more here. The next one is found just south of the Knight Academy. It's probably one of the more trickier ones to get, at least I think so. It's found right next to that windmill. There's like a windmill just south of the Academy, and you could jump off the ledge that I just passed to the right and land on a small island. That's one way to do it. In fact, the Prima Games Guide actually suggests that method. I'm not sure why. I find this one to be a lot more efficient. There's vines that you can clearly just climb and fall down here, and if you just turn to the left, you will find the 4th Gratitude crystal. Like I said, I think this is the easiest way to get it. It's a little tricky because you sort of don't see that vine right there. It's sort of hidden. One thing worth noting, that if you don't get all the individual Gratitude crystals now, or if you just don't get them at all and then wait until the very end of the game, towards the end of the game you gain the ability to use your dowsing mechanic to search for these Gratitude crystals. So that's pretty cool. It helps you if you are it helps you later on in the game. It's meant for people who are not using a guide or a walkthrough or whatever, and they're doing it by themselves. So I did catch the blessed butterfly here. I'm not sure exactly why. These things are so common where it's really not important to get them all. I sort of diverted a little bit from the path here. One thing worth noting, you can almost always roll into some of these trees to get some free rupees. That particular tree has a sky stag beetle, but I guess it wasn't there at that time, and it's only, I think, during the daytime perhaps. It's that same beetle that we got, the same sky beetle that we got, that we helped the little kid early on in the quest. But as I mentioned in the very first video of this walkthrough, this was only my 4th playthrough of Skyward Sword, so I wasn't exactly sure of every single item in the game, pretty much every single location, for example, of all of the bugs and insects and such. So you might be thinking to yourself, no, Masius, why are you doing that? Go over there, there's a bug, you missed it. Yeah, that'll happen. But for the most part, it is a 100% guide, and I'll get all the side quests and all the collectible items eventually. The 6th Gratitude crystal is found here at the light tower, so just run on over, climb the ladder, and get it right there. There is 4 more of these Gratitude crystals that we can get. 2 of them are found all the way over by the Waterfall Cave. So it's sort of out of the way in a sense. You have to travel through the Waterfall Cave to get them. So you could do it if you'd like. It's kind of optional. This whole chapter is really or not this whole chapter, but this whole video is optional, as is the next video. So if you want to just progress with the main quest, probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, but just skip ahead, not to the 4th video of chapter 2. To save on some time, I'm not going to show you the entire portion of the waterfall since it's kind of redundant, the Waterfall Cave. So once you enter the cave, you can just run through, but I'm going to just flash forward a little bit towards a later portion. And once you exit the Waterfall Cave, one of them is found just straight ahead by the bird statue just to the left. So go ahead and pick that one up. This is the 7th of the Gratitute crystals, and the 8th one is found right down the ramp, right where your captured Crimson Loftwing was early on in the quest. So run on over and pick this one up as well. One thing's worth noting is you might think, maybe a faster route to get to the other parts of the island might be to just like dash off the ledge here and just fly on your Loftwing. Turns out that's not the case at all, because you can't fly with your Loftwing at all at nighttime. So I guess that's sort of realistic since birds have poor vision at nighttime. Anyway, enter the house here, which is Orioles House, and there is a Gratitute crystal right in the corner over here. And we are going to meet up with these two characters again in the next video, as there is an entire Gratitute crystal side quest involving these two. In general, I think there's almost a side quest involving just about every single major character in Skyloft. Not even major character, pretty much almost every single character has some sort of quest of sorts. Not all of them, but most of them. The 10th of these Gratitute crystals is found at the east end of town, the northeast end, near the pumpkin patch. It's found right beyond this tree, just to the side right here. So this is our 10th Gratitute crystal. We could make our way over to Beatrix right now, if we like, to claim our reward. So we are going to go ahead and do that just now. Mentioned earlier, there are 2 Gratitute crystals at the Lumpy Pumpkin, both of which we could get right now. And there's another one at Beetle Island that you can reach if you fall asleep on Beetle's airshop. So you could actually get 13 of the individual crystals. The other 2 we can't get at all just yet. So, well, I'm not going to get them just now. You could, like I said, you could get the 3, but since it's an odd number, Beatrix only gives you rewards at like multiples of 10 pretty much. Like, he gives you a reward at 5, at 10, at 20, etc. Not at all the multiples of 10 though. Anyway, he gives you the medium wallet at 5 Gratitute crystals, and this allows you to hold 500 rupees. 500 rupees along with the extra wallet that we got earlier. This brings the total to 800 rupees that we can hold. Furthermore, we are likely going to be purchasing another extra wallet in this video, increasing our overall capacity to, if not 800, at least 1100 rupees. This is pretty valuable in the sense that early on in the game, there's a chance you can max out your wallet, but once you make these initial, once you get the medium wallet and you purchase at least 1 or 2 of the extra wallets, you should be fine in terms of maxing out your wallet. You never want to do that because rupees are so valuable in this game, and you know, maxing out your wallet just sort of leads you to, well, it's a waste of rupees really. Anyway, that's pretty much going to do it in this video. We're going to do some side quests in the next video. I know this video was not the most eventful, but just go into one of the beds, fall asleep, and in the next video we are going to get 15 more Gratitute crystals. So I'll see you guys then.